recording. So this is for the enabling the HA means replication using HANA cockpit. So yesterday we have discussed about the HANA Studio. So here now HANA cockpit. So in the HANA cockpit level, all the databases should be registered. All the data, whatever the databases you want to configure, all should be registered here. So we have the all the databases are available here. So right in the HANA, then we have to go to the system DB of the primary. There, just click on the configure the system replication. Here it is asking the site name, secondary site name means tier 2. So then secondary host. This is the secondary host. So then what replication modes you need to choose it here, right? Replication modes we have to choose it here, either the sync mem or asynchronous here. So and log replay mechanism, replay the logs here. So okay, so then if you have any other third system also available, we can configure it here, add the third system, tier 3 system. So if you don't have anything, just go ahead and configure it here. Go ahead and configure it here. So now see here, system configuration is running here. Checking the system states here.
Type 3 means we can add DR server also here, sir.
Tier 3 means, yeah, DR server.
Okay.
So tier 3 means DR server. So DR server also we can add it here. So see here, to register the tier 2, stop the system. So which means secondary we need to stop it. So then only we will get the information. That's why we need to check this mark. Just click on the configure. So now you see, so now system replication is configuring. So studio, we have to do it here through one studio in the primary, we have to enable it. Secondary, we need to register. So like that, so we have to stop it, we have to register it, right? But here, so just go ahead and do in one screen. So here, system also, if you tick that mark, system also will be stopped. But in the HANA Studio level, we have to manually stop it. That is the one thing here. Still it is running. You can see system configuration is running. So which means, so it is stopping and now it is starting mode. It is starting mode. So it will register automatically, it will register it. So I think it is registered. See here, successfully finished the configuration now. So now if you see here, it graphically, it will clearly, it will show the information. What is tier 1, what is tier 2, and what is the configuration now. So here, so all the configuration, it will show the all the details, it will show here. So right, so here it will show the details here. Here, see here, the full replication is happening here. So full replication is happening the name server, then tenant, then access engine. So your replicated services, what are the replicated services here? Here all the details it will show here, information it will show here in the details here, right? So here it will clearly, it will show the graphical level, it will show the clearly, it will show the information graphical level here, right? So graphical level, it will show the information. See here, save point is pending. Once done, then index server will be replicated. So here it will clearly, it will show the information clearly. So how many graphical wise, so all the details it will be replicated here graphical wise. See here, your full replica 86% is completed. Then so just if we keep on doing refreshing, so it is preparing the persistency. Yes, it's 3 are active. So both are active now. When it comes to the active, here it will show the green status here. It will show the green status here. It will show the green status here. So see here. So primary to secondary, the arrow mark is there here, which means all the services are connecting to the, so here, then it will be moving to the here, right? So here you can see the estimated log full time, 18 days. The estimation, the forecast also, if you keep on running the same, if any log full situation, the estimated log full time is 18 days. So network settings, operational modes. So here is the graphical overview of the your primary and secondary. So what is the primary and secondary? It will show the display here. It will show the display here. Just if you scroll down, it will come down, it will show you the, so what is the, so replicated services here, what are the services are replicating, what are the services data. So tenant and systemdb names are getting replicated here, right? So network usage, last 24 hours, what is the network usage here? Log shipping backlog, if any log shippings are backlog primary to secondary, so that information will show here. And log retention period here. So system DP, so estimated log retention time 180 days here. So here retention days means logs will be kept into the system up to how many days here. So like this, it will show that it will showing the information here. So network speed check here. So primary and secondary network measure network speed, how much network speed it is checking here. So it will check the network speed, how much speed it is. So means how fast it's a replicating here. So see here network speed check here. The parameters, what are the parameters you need to, so network settings, but it this is same, it will not show in the graphical level, it will not show in the HANA Studio level. Only HANA Cockpit level, it will show the clear information. So takeover, invisible the takeover here. So like that, it will show the, so a lot of information here. It will show the information here. What are the log file it is getting replicated. So all the information, backlogs, so network timestamp, all the information, it will show the all the information, it will show it will show clear information. All the information, it will show the information, clear information, it will show in the system here. So log replay on the secondary, network speed, all the information it will show here. So that's why here it is very simple actually to configure. Here we will come to know what's happening in the system and all the details we will come to know. So here refresh, maybe if you want to see auto refresh. So here open the other databases. So all the information we can check it out here. So this is the system replication configuration in, so HANA Cockpit. Through HANA Cockpit, how to perform means this is the one. So this is the one here. We have to configure it here. So through HANA Studio, we have to configure it here. Here we can add the some add my links, external links also. So then alerts, early watch alerts also we can add it. We can log in to our S user ID. We can see dumps. We can analyze it here. Configuration templates means the parameters apply. So one parameters we can apply in the multiple databases. Suppose this is the parameter I want to apply to the, so all the databases. Suppose this is the database, right? So just apply the template. Means same parameter, if you have the hundreds of databases, we can apply to the hundreds of databases also. Hundreds of databases, we can apply to the hundreds of databases also. We can apply it here. So this way we can create the template, we can apply it here. So that is the template, manage cockpit, database explorer. So that is the thing. And here are the tiles. What are the systems are you are adding? Those systems are available in the HANA Cockpit here, right? So this is the HANA Cockpit related information. This is for the, to monitor the your HANA databases, to monitor the HANA databases here, to monitor the HANA databases here. Okay, so now it's not possible. Why? Because no SQL access. Currently, this as a secondary. So that is the reason it's unable to no SQL access. Secondary, there is no SQL access now. So that is the reason. So this is the way we have to configure the our. This is the way we have to configure the our primary and secondary replications. Same way in the as a type 3 database, we can add the our type 3 database also we can add it here. Okay. So this is the so replication configuration from HANA cockpit. Okay. So that is the one thing here. The next one, which we are going to discuss about the backups now. Okay. Backups. HANA backups and restore. Backups and restore part. So backups. HANA backups. So backup. So why we have to take the backup? We already know. In case worst case scenario, we are in the position to recover the system, right? So why? Because so so data data will come to the RAM memory to again file system level. It will come to the data, right? All the data first it will come to the RAM in memory concept. Then from here to here, it will store the data into the your data folder and log folder, data folder and log folder. So log backup will happen every 15 minutes once. By default, the log backups will happen. The default, the log backups will happen every 15 minutes once. Every 15 minutes once, the log backups will happen. So, but data backup, we have to take it manually or we have to schedule it. So that as per the schedule, daily once at the night time, after the business hours, the backup data backup will be taken. Data backup will be backed up here. So that so data backup will be backed up here. So we are in the position, suppose so something is happens, so we can recover it here. Something is happens, so we can recover the database here. We can recover it here. So that is what we can do it in the systems here. We can recover the system here. So if you see here, there is a backup catalog, backup catalog. In the backup catalog, you see the all the information here. In the backup catalog, you see the all the information. When was the last successful backup? Right? Configuration. You see the configuration. So see the backup interval. This is the log backup. This is a log backup. Every 15 minutes, it will happen automatically. The log backup will happen every 15 minutes automatically. So backup catalog here. Catalog means it will show the history, how many backups are completed. So all the backup, show the log backups. So log backups are happening every time, every 15 minutes once the log backups will happen, right? So the delta backups. So all the backups will show history, it kind of history it will show in the backup catalog. Backup catalog, it will show the all the information here in the backup catalog. All the information it will be displayed in the backup catalog. So to take the backup here, right click on the system DB and go to the backup and recovery. So here you can see the backup of the system database and the backup of the tenant database. Here the either any one of the option we have to use it. If you are taking the system DB, you need to click the system DB. If you are taking the tenant DB, you need to take the tenant DB backup. We have to take it out here. Either any one we have to use it here, right? So this is the backup of the system DB and tenant DB related things here. Okay. So tenant DB related things here. Okay. So here, so backups, HANA backups, why so important? So HANA RAM memory, we cannot trust it. Why? Because it's a volatile memory. Something wrong, the entire data, whatever the data there in the in memory, in the RAM memory, all the data will be flushed out, right? Then it will, so one copy of data, however, it is saving into the your data folder and a log folder. So this both are in the same host, both are in the same host only. In case entire host got corrupted, if you have data corrupted here, you have the data in the file systems, right? Your file systems, you have data /HANA data /log. This is the RAM memory here. This is the RAM memory here. So if you have data something issues, you have the file systems here. In these file systems, you can take it out here. In this file system, you can take it out here. So in case you have the file systems, in the file systems, you can take it out here. In case something goes wrong here also, in the file system also, then where is the next data here, right? So that is the reason we will take the backup of the your file systems to the some external devices, into external devices, either the some TSM, some third party tools, we will use it. Outside of our host, we will take the backups here. Outside of the some cloud storages, so Tivoli storages, some other shared drives, we will take the backups here. Why? Because so here it is crashed, then you have the data here you can restore it. But here also it is crashed, then what is the next point? Then backups. Then backups are the only one option to restore the system. Entire data you can restore it backup. Why? Because RAM crashed, then you have the file system data, we can recover it through file systems. Even your hardware also crashed. Hardware means your file systems also comes into the picture here. Your hardware also crashed here. So in this case, what you can do, you need to recover the, you need to recover that there is no data here. And the RAM is down here, file systems also, there is no data here corrupted. Then we have only one solution, that is called the backup, last backup, taking the last database backup, and whatever the taken, then we need to restore that one. So that is only one solution here. So that's the reason backups are very important here. Backups are very important here, right? So here, to take the backup here, you need to connect manually. In the HANA Studio, manually we have to take it out. Either the system DB or tenant DB backups, manually we have to take it here. See here, so manually you need to right click on the system DB. So HDB, right? Select your tenant, select the
It's a
next.
meaningless to take a backup of a system DB because there is a no live data. Every live data is in tenant, right?
Right. System DB does not required actually. Only tenant is the very important here. Why? Because tenant contains the index server. All the data resides inside of the here in the so tenant DB only. So that is the reason. So everyone they will concentrate on the tenant database only.
At the time of requiry, if you have only tenant, it's enough, sir.
Tenant is enough. Only we will do the tenant of the restore. System DB, that thing, there is no data. There is no data in the system DB. Only system DB is responsible to monitor the tenants. Just to monitor the tenants. So if you want to some configurations, setting configurations are available, not the transactional data. So that's the reason tenanted system DB we won't review. No one won't restore or do anything on the system DB. System DB is crashed also. No one will worry about that one. So why? Because there is no data, right? There is no data, then why we need to worry? We can recover it. Only an index server, name server, that we can recover it. And also, if you take the backup also, it won't. It is only MB's level. It's not the KB's level also. It is only MB. So MB's level. So because there is no much data. So here, while taking the backup here, so we have the types of backups are available here. There are the types of backups are available here. So when you are taking the backup here, so backup types, there are the three types of backups are available here. So three types of backups are available, three types of backups here. So one is the full DB backup, that is called the complete DB backup, complete DB backup. The second one is called the incremental backup. Incremental backup here. So here you can see here. So when you are taking the backup here, type of backup here. So complete backup. This is called the full DB backup. Then differential backup, diff backup, and incremental backup. Okay, incremental backup here. Like that, we have the so three types of backups are available here, right? So differential backup here, differential backup here. There are three types of backups. So here we would like to know what is meant by complete backup. Complete backup here. Complete backup means Complete backup means full database backup. Full means full data. Whatever the data is there up to here in your system, all the data will be backed up. So which means suppose example, this is your database, right? So today is Wednesday, right? So this is the up to here today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? So we have the 7 days backup here. So you have data. Okay, you have the data here. Okay, you have the data here. So here today Wednesday you are taking the backup. So the database got full up to here, the database got full here. So then from starting to till date, whatever the data is there, when you are taking the backup from up to here, so whatever the data is there here, so all the entire data will be backed up. Entire data will be backed up here. That is called the full DB backup. That is called the complete DB backup here. It's complete DB backup. Complete or full same. Okay. Full DB backup here means whatever up to here, up to your timestamp. Suppose Wednesday at 7:30, you are taking you have initiated the backup. Then starting of the database to Wednesday up to 7:20, 7:30, whatever the data is there in the database level, all the data will be backed up. All the data will be backed up. That is called the full data backup. Full data backup here. Full data backup here. That you are taking, right? That is called the full database backup here. This is the backup destination here. Why? Because here, since we are taking the file backup. So backend means some third-party tools. Third-party tools. We don't have any third-party tools. Okay. So file backup means in your file system only somewhere it will store the data. Somewhere means this is the destination. It will store the data here. It will store the data here. So that is the full DB backup here. Okay. So this you can understand. Why? Because in the name itself we have the advantage here. Okay. So what about the incremental backup? Incremental backup here. Either the incremental backup or differential backup. The first we have to take the full database backup. First we have to take the full database backup. We have to take it out. Either the incremental backup or this one. First we have to take the backup, right? So first day incremental backup. The first you have taken the full database backup. You have taken full DB backup. You have taken, right? Full DB backup you have taken. Then when you are taking the incremental backup, so it won't take from start. Whatever the data, when you are taking the Tuesday you are taking the incremental backup. And Wednesday also you are taking the incremental backup. Then Thursday also you are taking the incremental backup. Then Friday also you are taking. Then Saturday also you are taking. Then again Sunday also you are taking here, right? So you have the 7 days in a week. So you are taking the backups here. You are taking the backup here. So Monday, right? So Monday you have taken the full backup here. Then when you are taking the Tuesday incremental backup, I don't want again taking the backup of the complete database backup here. Again, my file system space is where it will be filled here. So I don't want to take here. I want incremental backup means after the full backup here, whatever the data increased, only whatever the data increased, only that data will be backed up. Incremental backup. So incremental backup means when you are taking the Wednesday, after that, so when was the last backup happened? So Tuesday happened. That is the from here to here, whatever the data increased in the last 24 hours, so that data will be backed up. Only that data will be backed up here. That data full backup means when you are taking the Sunday again full backup. So whatever the data is there starting to till date, all the data will be backed up here. One file is enough to restore it here. But the file system space is, it will be become full. File system space will become full here.
Sir, generally, what is the strategy of
Just wait,
backup
wait,
in
wait,
companies?
wait for one more. I will explain. Then I will explain the strategy. Okay. So this is the incremental backup. So incremental backup means, so first full backup we have to take it out. Then after full backup, whatever the data is there, that data you can take it out. Only that last 24 hours, whatever data is increased, so that data will be backed up. That is called the incremental backup. Incremental backup here. So you got it, right? So it will not take the again full backup, full data starting of the database to till date. It won't take it out. If it is taking, that is not the full backup. That is not the incremental backup. That is the full DB backup. That is the full DB backup. Entire data, entire in your bucket only. You have the 20 liters bucket. In this 20 liters, 5 liters already filled. So if you take the 5 liters backup, so entire starting of the tub to and up to 5 liters quantity, so you will be backing up, taking the backup. That is called the full DB backup. Then tomorrow one more liter is increased. Then starting of the liter to again 6 liters. That is called the 6 liters, and the entire data you are taking the backup. That is called the full database backup here. But you are not going to take the full DB backup, only incremental backup, which means after 5 liters, means yesterday you have taken the full DB backup, 5 liters completed. Then yesterday, today 1 liter is increased. Then only that liter, 1 liter you are taking the backup means only increased data, new data, last 24 hours data. Then that is called the incremental backup. Only 1 liter you are taking the backup. That is called the one data. Database knows when you are taking the backup, knows what is the new data, last data it came to the database level. Only that data will be backed up. That is called the incremental backup. Okay, got it? So then differential backup. Differential backup means it's kind of some different mentality. The differential backup here. Okay, so differential backup here. So what is mean by differential backup means? So here up to this differential backup or incremental backup, both will run after the full DB backup only. Means for this both backups, first full database backup is required. Okay, you have taken the first full database backup you have taken here, right? You have taken the first full database backup you have taken here. That is fine. Then again Tuesday, again if you want to take the full database backup, this will come and this is also will come. Then you don't want to any duplicate. File system space also will be filled in that case. Why? Because this is a full DB backup means 10 GB means. So again tomorrow also taking, again tomorrow also 10 GB, 10 GB plus 10 GB, 20 GB means the space is getting increased. So in that case, what you can do here, you no need to take the, suppose you are taking the differential backup. Differential backup means after the full backup Monday, then whatever the Tuesday when you are taking the differential backup, then it will take the whatever the data came, only that data will be backed up here. Again, when you are taking the Wednesday you want to take the differential backup here. Then it will look the when was the full database backup. Differential backup always look the when was the full DB backup happened, Monday. Then after Monday, whatever the data is increased, only that data, that 2 days data will be backed up. When you are taking the Thursday differential backup, it will always look the not the incremental backup or differential backup, it won't look. It is always differential backup always look the when was the full backup happened, Monday. Then Monday to Thursday, the data backup will be happened. When you are taking the Friday, so then it will always look the when was the backup happened here. Then from here to here, this data will be backed up. Means in this case, this is the one file, this is the one file. These two files are enough to restore it here. Why? Because if you take the latest timestamp of the differential backup and one full backup, then these two are enough to restore it here. Again, so Saturday, when you are taking the incremental backup, it will look the when was the last backup completed. So Friday. then only this backup, this data will be backed up here. Only this backup will happen. Oh, so here incremental backup will look the previous any backup should be successful. Differential backup always look the when was the last full backup successfully completed, okay, in this date. So from this date to, so from this date all the data will be backed up even though its incremental backup is completed, right? But it always look the when was the full backup happened from this date. So from here to here, so all the data will be backed up. That is called the so differential backup. That is called the differential backup. You got it? Any confusion here?
No, but generally, what type of backups or schedules company use, like
Okay.
strategies?
Yeah, you are mainly concentrate on the company schedules. Okay, I'm coming to the next next point is normally in the organization, organizations wish. So it's not like that. So dedicatedly one, but normally few people they will prefer like so every Sunday full DB backup they will schedule it. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday up to here. Some people they will schedule go for the differential backup. For production they will go for the incremental backup like that they will plan it here. For production some people every day daily backup every day daily full backup for productions. For non-productions weekly once daily backup complete backup, then remaining time remaining days differential backup or incremental backup they will prefer it here. It's not like that you have to choose incremental backup only. So it's their wish how they want to plan it. But if they plan for a full database backup, the space will be waste. The space will be waste, right? So that is the reason. If it is the cloud, each and every space also will be countable. We have to pay money, pay the amount for the even single space, single MB also. That is the reason that time for production systems, they will take the full DB backup. For non-production systems, weekly ones full backup, remaining days they will go for the either the incremental or differential backup, they will take it out. So that's the company's strategy, they will follow it here. It's not fixed strategy, so they will follow. Suppose in I work for a different customers, a different strategy. So that's the their cost. They want to minimize the cost. Definitely, we should use this incremental backup or differential backup. With the cost wide, they don't want to worry about that one, but only the backup recovery should be very important. So that time every day full DB backup should be required here. So that's where we have to plan the types of backups here in the systems. Okay, so here multiple ways we can use it here. So here, but HANA Studio, you have to take the manually. HANA Studio manually, you have to take it out here. So right click on the system DB or tenant DB, then you can use the complete backup or differential backup. Then take the backup if the destination is the file holder. In this destination, your files will be created here. See here, so immediately it's completed. Two volumes were backed up here. So here immediately the data will be backed up here. You can see here, this is the location here. The so complete backup happened on the 9th yesterday. Then 10th incremental backup happened here. Incremental backup happened here. So if you want to recover first complete backup, then you have to following the delta backups. You have to use it for recovery purpose, right? So this is the way manually you have to schedule it from the HANA Studio. HANA Studio, you have to do it in the manually. Why? Because there is no automatic procedure. There is no automatic job scheduling here. Every day, what time you have to run it, you have to manually take the backups. You have to run it here. That is the one a disadvantage in the HANA Studio. But when you are taking the backup from the HANA cockpit, so we can schedule it here. HANA cockpit level, we can schedule the backups here. HANA cockpits, so we can schedule the backups here. We can schedule the backups here. Just you can go to the here. So then, so here, you can, if you want to stop the tenant database, you can stop only tenant database here. You can stop it here. So here, we can see First of all, the replication we are already configured, it is running fine now. Here backups, database backups, backup schedules, backup configuration. So then recover the database, copy the database, recovery, I can explain it after that. So, but here you can see here, so backup schedules here. So scheduling means we can create the calendar here. We can create the calendar here. Suppose suppose if you see here, create the schedule here. So every day, what type of backups you have to take it here. Schedule the single backup. Means you can give the timelines here. What are the time zone? So then based upon the time zone here, the backup will be, the data will be backed up here. The data will be the data will be backed up here. Whatever the difference on the time zone here. So that will be okay. So when you want to take the backup here. So now 758 you want to take the backup. So create the backup at 758. So then we can take it out here. Otherwise, if you want to future date, now future date here, not the 758. So now it should be 8. So automatically the data backup will be taken care by the system here. So we want to schedule, you are giving the timelines. So, but in the HANA cockpit level, studio level, you cannot do like this here. HANA studio level, it's not possible. HANA studio level, it's not possible to schedule it here. It's not possible to schedule the backups here. So you want to take the complete backup or differential backup. So here you can take it out here. You can take it out here. So preview. So then save the schedule here. See here, I have created the schedule here, which means in the next 2 minutes, 8 o'clock. So in the next 2 minutes, the backup will be scheduled here. So this is the timelines here. At what time? The next run is the 1 p.m. UST, 1 p.m. UST time zones here, 1 p.m. UST. So it is UTC time zone, it will show the data here. UTC time zone, it will show the, yeah, if you want to edit, you want to delete, you want to pass, whatever you want, you can choose it here, right? So that is the one, here we can schedule it. But, and also not only one day here, you can also 1 month data also you can create it here. Suppose I want to create a series of backups here. So daily backups here. So daily full backup or differential backup. So then prefix name, schedule the backups here, daily. So then it's like daily backups, right? So daily, weekly, every 2 weeks, quarterly, semi, so whatever you want. So weekly. So then, so weekly means, so the time zone, IST, Indian EST time zone. Okay. So then, so here at what time you have to schedule it? Monday. Then, so this recurrence details, weekly recurrence details. So Monday, then Saturday. So whatever it may be, maybe Sunday, Monday, Sunday. So you want to create the backups here, right? So then you can schedule it here, right? Save the schedule. So like that. So we have scheduled the backups here, right? So Monday it will take the backup here. So then Tuesday it won't take the full backup here. Daily backups it will run on Monday. Then again Sunday, right? Sunday here. Sunday it will take the backup here. See here, Sunday also differential backup. So like that, so we can schedule it. Like that we can schedule the backup so that it will take it automatically. You don't need to worry about that one. It will take it automatically. Like that, we can create the schedules. We can create the schedules in the HANA backup system level. We can create the schedules here. This is the way we can schedule our backups, configurations. Suppose if you want to do the any changes here. So that's why using the HANA cockpit, we have the lot of advantages of having the HANA cockpit here. So here we want to retention period of data backup here. So retention period here. Retention period means, so retention period, backup retention period. So up to how many older than backups you should keep it here? 30 days normally we will keep it. So just I make it the 2 days here, remove the backups here, also remove from the file system level. So here backups will remove from the backup can not only can log also from the, so here file system level, right? So then save it here. This is the retention policy, which means when the backup prediction, it will keep only last 2 days backup only, remaining days it will delete it automatically. So automatically delete the backup generations, yes. So last 2 days minimum, so two backup should be keep it into the folder here. So database backup here. So you can just see the, so compress, now already compression, very high compression will be applied here. You don't need to verify here. So log backups also here, the log backups here, log backup settings. So here some settings are there. We can also get the advantages of the, so the settings here in the system here. Okay. So these settings we can perform it in the systems. Okay. So this is the backup settings, right? So here how we want to perform. So all the ways you can use it here. That's why, so one HANA cockpit can enough to monitor the all the details here from the system here, right? So this is the one here, user management. So database user management and lifecycle management here. So alerts details, many things are there. So these are the backups. So backups, recovery also we can perform it. Copy the database from one database to another database. So we can apply it here. Backup encryption. Encryption means no one cannot, so passwords will be saved into the backup level. So if you do the encryption, no one will crack that encryption here. So the sensitive data will be in the binary format in this case, so that we will be in the more secure status here. Like that, you can put the status here. Something replication is problem. Here it will show the different colors or different things here, right? So that is the one here. So using this one, we can manage. Using this one, we can manage the all our databases and everything here. Okay. So this is about the backups. Okay. So tomorrow I will explain about the recovery. So backups and recovery, how to do the recovery in case of